Welcome, water signs, to Spiritual Rebirth Tarot. So nice to have you here. And we will be looking at the Oracle card first for this week, October 25 through 31. So we're getting to the end of the month. Anyway, so these are the cards that we'll be looking at first. And they are angels and ancestors. So any cards you may be interested in are at the listed in the description, and also some of the books that I recommend. I tend to listen to books on audio, but you could do audio or reading, whatever's easier for you. So I begin by asking for some guidance from the source of all life. Okay, water signs, this is a general reading. So it's for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, which we are in the Scorpio time period now. But also, I think it was the new moon, Mercury retrograde is in Scorpio right now. So it's kind of a challenging time for you guys. So this is a general reading. Please subscribe if you would like to, and hit the notification bell. And then also hit the thumbs up if it resonates and if you enjoyed this video. Okay, so you can clear the deck with Reiki. And we use Reiki in every card. It helps to guide us in the card that we choose. Okay, so you guys, the water sign this time for this time period, October 25 through 31, you got the Medicine Guardian. So the Medicine Guardian says be open to healing information. So I've just started, but on my Patreon, I've been putting different videos about the different illnesses that are associated with a certain chakra and some things about it. Since I'm a dentist, I have had training in physiology way back 20 years ago or whatever, but a lot of that is still kind of current in your head from patients that you've talked to over the years and stuff. So certainly from a regular medical's perspective, I've had a chance to look at those things. More recently, I've enjoyed looking into some of the metaphysical and metasciences with healing, because I think that healing really has to do with the whole body, the mind, the heart, the spirit, and the so you know, the body and the mind and the heart and the spirit of the person. So all 4 levels that Reiki talks about. So as we look at the Medicine Guardian, be open to healing. So the angel, especially, you can see his green. Raphael is green, and it's a representation of him and his group. And so whenever you are in need of healing, you can call upon Raphael and his healing angels. And then if someone you know also needs healing, that can be of benefit. And also Gabriel with the purple lavender light comes to us with healing. So let's look at the Medicine Guardian. Listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. Pay attention to healing information. So this could also mean other situations that you're being sent toward, as well as for healing. Healing angels can help you heal emotionally, spiritually, and physically with their energy. But they can also direct you towards the information that will help you return to wholeness. When this card appears, the information is being revealed that can help heal an aspect of your current situation, whether that be your health, relationships, career. So be alerted for this. So it does talk about Archangel Raphael and his healing angels and their green healing rays. Another thing you can do too is spend time in meditation on the color green, going through your body and healing. But not only that, during that meditation, calling upon Raphael and his angels, the source of all that is, the creator, come to help heal you in this time. So definitely information and insights are coming to you for some new directions. Okay, water signs. So some of you will be looking for physical healing, some for more of an emotional or mental type healing, and the angels are there for you. So I would like to do a spread with the animal oracle. They are the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. So that's listed down below as well in the description. We will be doing 4 card spread. What we've been asked to release, what we are being asked to embrace, things that are hidden from us at this time, and energies that are coming toward us this week. Okay. And then the underlying cards are important as well. Okay, so the release is the turtle. The embrace is the dragonfly. The things that are hidden from us is the cheetah. And the zebra is in the energies coming towards you this week. And the underlying is the elk. And I know that for me, in the shaman journeys, definitely the stag with the antlers is my guide. The elk has a slightly different meaning. So a stag has to do with being a leader and helping people follow in the direction that they should go. And that's what we're trying to do here on this channel, is to be a leader in hope and healing. And there's so many things that I find every week that I need more hope and more healing. So I think it's a real blessing that we can all work together and find more hope and healing in our lives. And as we work together, that will become more and more evident. So the underneath, the elk has a lot to do with a steady movement, travel, running the good race. And let me pull the card, just see a little bit what it says about this card. Stable, resilient, headstrong, father. So it can be the father figure or the divine masculine energy in your life. It could even be somebody in your life who is kind of that strong, stable, resilient person. That person will be a special benefit or help to you this week. Sometimes it's also someone who has passed on, and they may be close by you this week to do more guiding and directing of and creating stability. So when this is imbalanced, you have a supportive, kind, and consistent demeanor. When you're out of balance, you can be pretentious or high and mighty. So you can see how, you know, an elk could also represent kind of being, you know, awesome and high and mighty, because it has some amazing set of antlers, and the way they, you know, fight for their territory and stuff. And the way to balance things this week is to eat and drink more consciously. That's interesting, because I was hearing somebody say about on the 31st, the full moon, which, by the way, we always do a full moon and a new moon celebration. So every 2 weeks, a celebration of the moon, outside, under the energies of the moon, live on my Facebook, Spiritual Rebirth Tarot. So come on over and join us. Eventually I'll be able to do lives on YouTube, which will be great. But for now, we can do them on Facebook and be able to share the energies and the celebration of the moon. So they were talking about this full moon coming up in Taurus, and how you should kind of splurge in your eating that day and eat a little extra chocolate or something. Have a little bit of fun. But for this week in general, it's safe to use a little bit of caution in your eating and drinking. So maybe it's to make up for having some fun on the end of the week. The great elk represents the earth element and its masculine form. Okay, so when we're looking at the thing that we want to release, which is the turtle, you know, when I think of release and turtle, I think of, you know, releasing it out to the wild if it's a tame turtle, and it may or may not do well in the wild by itself. But also the concept of the little baby turtles and how they all come out of the, you know, basically release out of the sand and run toward the ocean. And they kind of had that carefree attitude of, I'm going to get to the ocean and see what happens. And some of them don't ever make it there, but they're all striving for that goal. So this is a water sign. Ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in the self. So when they're out of balance, they slow down to a halt. You need to bring some adventure into your life. So I think, you know, as far as for release, maybe it's walking away from being too slow. You know, and the turtle has a tendency to be a little slow here and to walk away from that slowness and to add a little bit of speed to your life. And this, let's see here, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth. And water elements simultaneously, so it's the earth and the water. This helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life. So water signs, is kind of, the turtle is kind of nice because it helps you to ground. The turtle energy is behind all the great writers and storytellers, and the turtle energy helps us to close all the other books and begin to tell our own true tale. So it may be that you're wanting to move away from somebody else's story in your life, you know, living a life that someone else wants you to live, and that it's time to move into that new story. Let me pull a tarot card for this release. for a little more clarification. Okay, why is the turtle here? Two of Wands, Tower, Two of Pentacles. So the Tower, or kind of the shaking up, the release, is in between twos, 2 and 2, which is a very powerful number of building. Which, when the Tower is knocked down, rebuilding has to occur. And this 2-2 has to do with building in your life. So the Two of Wands is more like trying to balance the energies that are in the mind and the heart, with manifestation, following your heart, intuition, you know, not looking at the real scientific answer, but more at the spiritual answer that might be there. And then the Two of Pentacles is a very earthly, juggling, balancing energy, trying to figure out, you know, what's right. So I think that it could be that in trying to create your own story, walk away from another's narrative, it's going to be a little bit of an upheaval in both the way you think and the way you act. Okay, so let's look at the thing that you are to embrace, which is the dragonfly. So that's a an air energy here. Master of light, illusion, and the mind. Dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder. Dragonfly is the symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. Calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. So if it's in balance, it's seeing clearly, joyful, and magical. Out of balance, you can't concentrate, or a busy mind, and focus on the breath. So embracing joy, magic, and clarity. So this week you're asked to embrace joy, magic, and clarity. So you can imagine that, you know, watching a dragonfly, like one of the places that we can watch dragonflies is, there's this place called the Bugarium. In fact, I should see if it's reopened. It's here at the near the zoo. It's a botanical garden here in Albuquerque. And the Bugarium, you can go inside and see all kinds of bugs that are kept there. But on the outside, there's this beautiful pond. It has a lot of, I think, you know, some frogs and maybe some fish and different things. And it has, of course, dragonflies, you know, flitting around. They're just so beautiful, as it says. So if you're not careful, your mind can kind of be flighty. But the idea is to bring the clarity. So the clarity of their wings, you know, see-through gossamer effect of the wings, the clarity of the wings, the joy that it brings to you in going to those kind of places and seeing those kind of things. And the, you know, so joy, clarity coming into your life. Okay, so let's pull a tarot card for the dragonfly. Things that we want to embrace this week, water signs. Ace of Cups, Sun. So joy. We're saying love. Embrace emotions and feeling and love. And the Lovers. So really, you know, for you, those of you in a relationship, underneath is clarity. So joy, clarity, and love are the things that we want to embrace. For those of you in a relationship, you know, it's kind of like a new beginning with a lot of joy brings the stability of a connection. So for some of you, you know, being a general reading, some of you this week will be embracing a new beginning, which leads to a lot of love, joy, and happiness. And there'll be clarity that will come in from the dragonfly spirit, but also from the elk spirit to help you have more clarity in what you see. So move away from other people's narratives to your own narrative and embrace clarity, love, and joy. So the thing that is hidden for you this week is the cheetah. So the cheetah is a fire energy. There we go. Solar force, action, achievement, and masculine energy. So it's your second masculine energy card. So there's definitely going to be some kind of like earthy, direct action that you're taking this week. And then the cheetah also has that fiery energy. Now, when I think of a cheetah, I often think about how it sprints really fast. And, you know, when you kind of think of the turtle and the cheetah together, and how, you know, the turtle and the turtle and the hare, you know, the tortoise and the hare had their little thing that they did. You know, they went on their run and race, and the turtle actually won. Not because it was so much faster, you know, you might want to speed up, but because it didn't think that it was better than anyone else, that it actually finished the race. So the cheetah can run really fast. It's the fastest animal in running, and yet, you know, it can only run for short distances, and, you know, kind of put out that burst of speed. So it's not a long distance runner, you know, a long distance plod along kind of thing. So for the things that are hidden from you, hidden factor you are unaware of. The cheetah is the epitome of the solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine onto the cheetah. It shines from inside this great creature and expands outward to brighten the universe. The energy within the cheetah personality is palpable to others, and they naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for a cheetah's forward momentum. So if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to the why before you start running. So the balance is achieves anything, balanced energy, out of balance, impatient, or competitive, and reconnect with purpose. So the thing that you maybe aren't aware of for this week, or this hidden, is that you need to reconnect with your purpose, your reason for being here on this planet, your reason for doing all the things you're doing. So you don't want to just run really fast and not know where you're going. You want to run with intention. So one of the things that I have started doing is a reading for you about your soul contract. So your purpose for coming here to the planet for this lifetime, your contract that you have, your soul contract. And so we spent some time looking at some cards and asking the questions and delving into your soul contract. And you can do that either live or just on a video. So the cool thing with that is that you know, the link is down below for the Etsy. So if you go to the Etsy link, you'll be able to see what different things are offered for private readings, especially for that soul contract. So it's saying this week, really look again. The thing that you won't know is that you'll want to just run. So you want to walk away from this energy of just plodding along. You want to actually go somewhere and do something, have some momentum, but you have to make sure that you are running in the right direction. So let's pull a couple of tarot cards to go with the cheetah. Let's see what the cheetah is pointing us to. Okay. All right, 2 cups. That's the third 2 we've gotten, the Fool and the Chariot. So 2 is a very important number for you during this week. So the cheetah, so here is, you know, the Chariot is this fast moving forward, knowing which direction you're headed kind of energy. The Fool is the fast moving, headed forward, not knowing what direction you're going energy. And the 2 of Cups is this connection, this love connection with another individual. So it could be that this connection will help you to know, not only move swiftly, but move swiftly in the right direction for you. So take a look at this connection. The connection definitely has a lot of Leo, fire energy, Sagittarius, and then Cancer. So a lot of fiery type of energies going toward that. Okay, so the zebra. The zebra is the energies that are approaching you. The zebra is also a fire. A fire type of energy. The cheetah, the zebra, and the lion. I think it's partly also too because they live in such a fiery, you know, warm, sunny type environment. So the zebra is eccentric, creative, and visionary. So the energies coming towards you are a lot of creativity this week. When it's in balance, you have your worldly, enthusiastic, and fashion forward. And, you know, out of balance is jaded, pouty, or vain. And, you know, going into an epic adventure or dealing with art is the way to help you be enthusiastic, fashion forward, and worldly without being jaded. So zebras are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well-cultured, and have an undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra personality is not only a delight, but also opens our minds. So, be prepared. Potent magic is contagious in the zebra. and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your worldwide view, having a blast. Zebras also like to contribute to the global health through environmental or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bags. I think normally, yes, we would be packing our bags, but with COVID, we don't get much of an advantage to do that. So probably the energy is coming toward you this week, or maybe even a wish that you could go travel, but you're probably not going to be able to. But also just a stronger sense of the ability to do the creative things in life. So let's take a look at the tarot for that. All right. Okay, so the zebra, the death, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands definitely has that creative type energies to it. The Ace of Pentacles is kind of this new direction that you may be going in that creativity. And the death is coming to the end of a cycle. We had the death card, and we also had the Tower card. So I think that definitely something this week, probably in a minor type way, will be kind of reassembled, and new building will be done in your life. And as you do that, it'll have something to do with creativity. Okay, so in the extended, we'll be looking at the archetype deck, and pull an archetype for each one of the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And so as we pull a card for each one of those signs, and we'll do a little bit of tarot, looking at the tarot to see how it may be explained better. And that's actually a lot of fun. And please like, subscribe, and share, and hit that little, thumbs up button and the notification bell so you can get more of these videos that will be coming out every week. We'll see you at the extended. The link is below.